Good evening to all. Special lecture series program for undergraduate students on finance and its allied areas is organized by Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement, coordinated by Azure Academic Services. Today's topic of discussion is Introduction to Project Management. We are honored to have with us Ms. Luxmi Jha ma'am, State Aided College Teacher, Grade 1, Department of Commerce from Surendranath Evening College. I would like to request ma'am to lead today's discussion. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving my introduction. First of all, I am really privileged to be a part of this platform, and I am really thankful to this platform that is a KBSS for giving me this opportunity to deliver my lecture on a topic Introduction to Product Management. So, thank you so much for giving this opportunity. And yes, this is Luxmi Jha. I am state aided college teacher, SACT 1 of Surendranath Evening College, and I have also been a formal lecturer in Bhawanipur Education Society College Morning and St. Xavier's College Morning. So today I am over here to deliver my knowledge. Obviously, I am not into so much of it, but yes, I would like to share my knowledge on the topic Introduction to Product Management and would like everyone to be a part of this particular session. So thank you. Can I proceed, sir?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you so much. Just let me know whether the screen is visible or not. I'm just trying to share my screen. Is it visible, sir? Yes. Is the screen
Yes,
visible?
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, it's visible.
Okay.
Please continue.
Thank you so much.
I think you stopped sharing.
Yes, yes. Now see, it's visible now.
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Okay, thank you. So here we go with the topic, which is the introduction of product management. This is a wonderful topic in our marketing management, and as we all deal with each and every kind of product in our life, this is a topic which relates with everyone. So today we are going to talk about the basic things about the product and what are the things which are associated with the product and how this product management actually involves a very crucial role in the marketing management. So here we are going to cover up certain topics in today's topic, that is the basic concept about the product. We will be talking about the different levels of the product management. We will be talking about the marketing mix, the importance of marketing mix, and how this product make decisions takes place or helps in the decision making in the marketing management. So before we proceed with all the elaboration on today's topic, we are going to talk about the basic thing about what is product. So very crucial topic which comes over here is basically what is product. So when we talk about the product, it is basically defined as any tangible, intangible, or associate attributes which is capable of being exchanged for certain value and which has a capability of satisfying the consumers or business need. So we have to keep in mind two to three things. So product includes a tangible or intangible or certain attributes which are capable of being exchanged. So if anything is being exchanged out of value, certain value, and that is a tangible or intangible satisfying the consumer needs are being covered under the preview of product. It is anything that can be offered to the market to satisfy the needs or the wants of the customer. And this product are being marketed, which is included the physical goods, services, experiences, events, person, place, property, organization, information, and ideas. And whatever we talk about, which is under the preview of product. So when we talk about the services, this two falls under the preview of product. Now, as a product has been defined by a very famous Philip Clotter, who is a very like he renowned and he has given many definition in the marketing. So we are going to come up one of his famous definition about the product. So he just said a product is anything that can be offered to the market for attention, acquisition, used, or consumption. So basically, when we have a product or we consider a certain thing as a product, when it has a capability to offer in the market for certain value, which we have just discussed right now, has a capability uh, to grab the attention of the consumers, it is been acquired by the consumers or consumed by the consumers, and it also satisfy the needs. So it includes physical objects, services, personalities, place, organization, and any idea. So this all comes under the preview of product. Now we are going with the second definition, which is given by the Edison. A product is a bundle of utilities consisting of various features and accompanying these services. So when we talk about the product, it is basically, it is a, it's a kind of bundle of different features which also accompany services. So if we talk about today's marketing structure, if we talk about today's product, so this is very much relevant. So now not only we associate the product with the tangibility, rather intangible services are included in it. So a product which has been giving you tangible, that is a fruits or vegetables, any food or whatever we order, garments, with that the service has been offered, that is do to do services. We get this salesman coming to our house and delivering the product, so service included in that. So this is also coming under the preview of product. So again, another definition which has been given by David, that is a product may be regarded from the marketing viewpoint as a bundle of benefits which are being offered to the consumers. So obvious, it's very obvious the product actually gives or it benefits the consumers in very different ways. Ample of benefits have been offered. So whenever they are been offering to the consumers different benefits, we also put into a preview of product. Thus, we can say a product is both what a seller has to sell and what the buyer has to buy. Very important. A marketer will try to manufacture only those products which is in demand or which the buyers require. So in short, we can say that a seller is actually coming with a lots or a bundle of things which he want to sell, and the buyer which it wants to accept, and this is what we termed as a product. So buyer will buy a product which can offer him the expected satisfaction. Coming with the another definition given by the Philip Clotter, this is basically a product is anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption. So it includes physical objectives, it includes services, personalities, place, organizations, ideas, and all. Now we here come up with the main product. We are talking about the product, which is one of the key element under the marketing mix. What is marketing mix? That we are going to discuss bit later of this particular session. But before that, just we want to come up with one thing, that we are going to discuss about very important part, that product is being one of the key element in the marketing mix. Out of four P's, which we all are familiar, if not, it's okay, we will come and we will discuss about the four P's. But product is being as one of the important element. So before coming with the discussion about the four P's, I will just come up with what were the four P's so that we are going to discuss in the letter and it becomes a familiar. So price, product, place, and promotion. These are the four elements of marketing P's, four P's, which actually the one of the P is the product. Coming with the levels and dimensions of product. Now, under the product, when we talk about the product, as we have discussed, the product offers ample of things associated with it, which actually gives a satisfaction to our consumers. So with this regard, we have a different levels of the product which has been associated. Like a product has many dimensions beside a physical appearance. So it's not the only physical appearance of the product which attracts the attention of the consumers. Rather, the other qualities which is associated with the product is also enhancing it and helps the seller to attract the attention of the buyers. In fact, a product is like a onion which serves as different layers, and each layer contributes to the total product image. According to the Philip Clotter, the consumers will favor those products that offers the most quality, performance, and feature. So when we have a product offering different features, different qualities, in that case, the consumers will go for those products which offers the maximum benefits, or it has got a maximum utility with regard to the uh, quality, performance, features, and everything. So in that case, we are been having five different levels or layers of the product. Okay, coming with the different layers, these are the five layers. That is a core benefit, generic product, expected, augmented, and potential. We're going to discuss about each layer now. Coming with the first one, that is a core benefit. As the term suggests, core indicates what? The main the benefit, the main utility. So this core benefit indicates the main function of the product. So what does it mean? It means that this is a basic level that represents the heart of the product, what the product is meant for. That is, it represents the product's first or the main utility. Here here the focus is on the purpose for which the product is intended. For what? Suppose, for example, if we say what is buyer really is buying. For example, if you get an umbrella, so your umbrella purpose is was to give you a protection for rain or from protection for sun. So in that case, the core benefit of this particular product is providing you the shade, either in the form of rain and from the sun. So this is a main product. When we are talking about the washing machine, so what is the purpose of this washing machine? Obviously, it's not going to serve you, or you cannot keep the vegetables inside it. So the main benefit of the product, or to give you the main reason of buying this washing machine is to actually was the clothes. So this is something core benefit. Okay, so likewise, if we go for buying with the warm coat, so it is obviously the main purpose is to protect it from the cold. So whenever the marketer comes up with certain product which has its main or core benefit, so we term those product into the core benefit category. Coming to the tangible product, as a term suggests, tangible. So before we come with the word tangible, I just want to make it a quick, revision with the term tangible and intangible. Tangible basically means which can be seen, which can be touched, which can we can actually, it's a physically visible. That's a tangible. Intangible is actually something which is not visible, which cannot be touched, but which can be felt, which can be experienced. Those come under the intangible. Tangible product, when we are talking about, so these are the products which actually works on the physical or the formation of the product, appearance of the product. So this actually works on the physical product or services offered to the customer. Packaging. So if I ever tell you something, like if I tell you, just tell me what is the color of a dairy milk silk, the instant thing which comes in our mind is the purple silk packet, right? So this is what tangible product, because the mind has already accepted that whenever we talk about the dairy milk, the packaging of it. If I say about, for example, what is the color of Maggie packet, the packet of Maggie, obviously it will come in that, it will your brain will reflect with the yelling packet. So this is what tangible. So whenever we are putting the product in an tangible form so that it attracts the attention of the consumers, then that actually comes under the preview of tangible product. So over here, the quality, feature, design, packaging, coloring, this all comes under this category. So we put all this factors into this product, and this is a very very useful, I must say, because it actually grabs the attention of the consumers. I will just give you one very quick example which you people can relate to it. Now we have seen that most of us prefer to gift to our close one, or friends, or our, you know, relatives, anyone, whenever we go in the like Diwali is going to come, right? It's a festive season is going to come. So whenever we like to gift someone, the first thing which comes is the celebration. Fine. So why do we go with this kind of product? We would have rather got all the chocolates, sum up, and then we have put it into a poly bag and have gifted someone. But we don't do that. We are going with the celebration packets, and different forms of packets are there: heart shape, kite shape, pentagon shape. Different forms are there. So why do we go with that? Because it looks presentable. It attracts the consumer's mind. And the first thing which comes, okay, this packaging is very beautiful, this thing is done very nicely, it's very decorative. This is what this tangible product talks about. So it actually grabs the attention of the consumers. So this is a very useful way for the marketer to attract the attention of the buyers. Again, if I give you one more example, many of us have seen that if any particular product offers any discount or free or something, so we must have seen in the Horlicks or in a glucose packet, like in the in the yellow highlighter with the orange highlighter, they put it 15% free. So the 15% of the net worth is 100% over there. It's not too much, but they are highlighting in such a way that puts into your eyes. So what actually happened? It is grabbing the attention of the consumers. So this is a very, this is a very impactful. We're coming with a tangible product. Coming with the third one, that's the expected product. As the term suggests, that it means basically the marketer prepares certain particular product with the expectations that the consumers are holding while they are going to buy the product. So very simple. So when a person buys a washing machine, obviously his expectation that the washing machine is going to wash the clothes rather than putting the vegetables there. Obviously not. So when we are putting our expectation, okay, we are going to buy a refrigerator. It is used for this particular purpose, for storing the fruits, vegetables in a cold temperature, right? So when we are buying something with a certain kind of expectations, that is what we represent as an expected product. So over here, suppose for example, so we are setting a set of attributes and the conditions the buyer normally expect, and they purchase the product. On and above we are putting in something, that's a different case. But basic core which we say, it is something expected. Okay, this is something I'm buying it and this is going to serve this purpose. That is what is come under this particular preview. Example, when we purchase a coat, it should be really warm because we are expecting that it will be warm and it will protect me from the cold. So basically, it's coming with the expected one. So protect us from the weather and the wind and be comfortable when riding a bicycle. Simple. This is what is expected. Coming with the augmented product. Now, this is what? This is additional customer service and benefits. Very, very important. Now, augmented product talks about whenever we buy certain product, this is something is already expected, as I said. But apart from this, if we provide certain other benefits to it, or we are providing one product plus another product free with it, product plus services free with it, this is come under the augmentation. That is augmented product. So this is an additional the customer service and the benefits provided with the product. In other words, it exceeds the customer's expectations. It was something expected and you are delivering that. Augmented, you are trying to give more than that. For example, when we purchase a fridge, we do not see its style, trending colors, fashion brand, but also services, warranty, home safe delivery. This all comes augmented. We must have seen during summers, and again right now you will see then certain whenever we go for AC this air conditioning, so we see certain times an offer has been provided that if you buy an AC, your installation will be free. So getting an AC, that is something which you have brought it and expected that, oh, this is going to give you this particular purpose with it. That is something expected. So if the company gives you on and above certain other benefits to it, it's an augmented. So the service providing that's a free installation is an augmented product. So over here, this particular product plus service comes under the augmentation. Thus, we can say this dimension of product is very important for the firm operating in the competitive market. Obviously, if a marketer is competing with other marketers, so this is a very beneficial way to go with the product management. Why? Because it gives their customers more satisfaction as compared to the other product available in the market. Coming with the potential product. So what does the term potential product talks about? As the term potential over here suggests that the last level of product is a potential part, that is all the unexpected changes in the technology, attributes, features, style, color, grade, quality that might change the characteristic and the structure of the company in future are taken into account. So basically, this is a particular product which actually gives this kind of satisfaction to the consumers. This is something expected. On and above, you are giving augmented, very good. But this particular product is also having a kind of potential to grab more attention if more flavors are added to it. Try to understand. Horlicks initially was available in the market for so long into one particular flavor, that is a classic, if I'm not wrong, right? So when it actually captured the market, competitors came up in the market. So what it had happened? It has a potentiality to grab more market if it offers the product in different flavors, and that actually happened. So Horlicks later on came with two other flavors, that is a chocolate and badam pista or something, right? So this is what actually it grabs the attention, and if added to it, particular product, main product, core product is there, you're adding certain changes, maybe with respect to technology, features, changing of the packaging, color, quality, something which enhances its potential or particular product's potentiality. That is what we talk about the potential product. Okay, so over here, it talks about the future account which it can capture the market. So as for the needs and the demands of the customer, IT company changes its processing speeds of the computers, laptops, smartphones, and to remain the competitive in the market. This is a very, very common example I would like to put forward with respect to the cell phones. So every week a new phone is been launched in the market, and when the new particular phone is launched in the market, it has got more addition features as compared to the previous one, which actually gives the potentiality of the particular product. Nokia could not update, it was vanished from the market. Later again it came up. So whenever you see that something can add on to the particular product and has a capability to capture the market, comes under this preview. Hope this less, or we say that levels of the product market is somewhat clear. Coming with the product planning. Now, why do we need to plan about the product? What's the need? What happens if we don't actually plan with the product? It is really required. Why? Because basically the marketers need to supervise, need to check out what are the things need to be done in the product so that it can enhance the product and it can be more reachable, more available in the market, and can satisfy the needs of the consumers. We need to understand very clearly one thing. In the over here, the consumers are the king. So whatever they demand, whatever they wanted, the marketer has to fulfill that. And once who fulfill, the marketers who are capable of fulfilling or satisfying the needs of the consumers stays in the market. So it is very important to go with the proper planning of the product. As a product, as we have seen, one of the feature is attention, grabbing the attention of the consumers. So we see in the marketing language, like जो दिखता है वो बिकता है और जो बिकता है वो टिकता है. I'm talking about those products which are actually visible in the market. If it is visible, it will able to grab the attention of the consumers. If it is able to grab the attention of the consumers, it will stay in the market. So the marketers has to very clearly understand what are the ways to plan my products so that it can grab more and more market. Okay, so with this we need to plan. We need to plan the product so that we can have a proper marketing out, supervise the search, screening, developing, communicating of the product, that's a new product, modify the existing lines, and discontinue the marginal or unprofitable items. It is very, very important to understand which particular product need to be in the market, first of all. Second, certain products need to be modified, because, as I said, sometimes we see that the product is having a good potential. It has a capability to actually grab the market if something is added to it. Okay, so when you're adding certain flavors, when you are adding certain different colors, or whatever the case may be, test quality changes, packaging system changes, then it is able to grab more market. So this modification is required. So then we have to have a proper plan. And there's certain products which actually goes beyond and it incurs losses, so it's better to discontinue those products and to use those raw materials with the new product. So for this one, marketer has to go with the proper planning. What are the steps for this planning? Let's quickly come to the plan. Okay, so the first thing which actually requires in this particular process is evaluation of idea, market, and the product. So when we talk about certain things, we have to make certain things very clear. Like we have to understand one thing. coming with the market and understanding about any particular product is not easy. When we talk about any company, a particular company offers several products. So when we are actually going with this planning, we talk about single product. We are planning about one single product. That is planning of that particular product only. So one has to, the marketer has to have proper idea about this evaluation, how to go with the market, how will you do the proper research to it, how will you actually analyze the situation the market has been followed. If it is a new product, then one has to go with the test marketing. Okay, if you're going to launch a new product in the market, you should go with the test marketing with us, like random sample testing, so that you're going with the consumers, asking them to go with the test, going with the, how does the packaging looks, and the process goes on. So one has to go with the proper evaluation of idea, whether the particular product is actually grabbing the attention of the consumers, name suggested so far is actually grabbing or not. So these are the first is, if it is a new product, goes with the test marketing. Okay, then we grab the attention, we grab the what is their feedback, and coming with that we actually go with the uh, decision whether the product need to be more evaluated, modified, or we can go with the product. This is the first thing we go. If the product is already in the market, is existing, and now we need to understand whether we need to add some augmented product or not, whether the product is having a potential product or not. With this we need to check out what is the demand of that product in this particular market. Okay, now what is the need, why are the consumers would like to switch to any other product, not this product, what are the reason behind it. We go with this survey, we go with this checking out, and we come to know the reason, and then we can enhance, we can modify the product when it is required. This is the product which is already in the market, existing product. And what about the product which is incurring loss? Again, the market has to go with the proper research, check out what are the reasons for this failure, why this product is not been accepted by the consumers. What's the reason? Maybe it is not able to come with different flavors, different features which all the other competitors are offering in the market. Maybe the prices are too high as per the consumer's review. The competitors are offering the other competitive product at a lower price. There can be ample of reasons. So only one has to go with the proper research to it. If it is seen that the product is incurring a loss, so it is always advisable for the market to discontinue and go with the new product. So this is the first thing. So the idea has to be generated, market evaluation or research has to be done about the product, and then accordingly the product should be launched. Coming with the second, evaluation of the company resource. Very, very important. I want to get an iPhone, but I don't have enough money. So my resource is not so much capable to get an iPhone. Try to understand. A company should always focus with those kind of product which they are capable to grab, or they have the resources. So the company should first of all understand what are the resources available to them at a cheapest price, that the price should not be too high, and then accordingly they should go with such product that can incur them profit in a long run. Third, finding out the customer specification. As I said, that the customer specification is really required. I am coming with certain product, and those product doesn't have a demand in the market. So it does not make a sense to go with any kind of uh, manufacturing a product does not required by the market. So we have to go with the need of the customers. As I said, the consumers are the king. So we need to see, we need to look what they are looking for, what they want to. So that specification has to be marked by the marketers before they launch the product. Developing the product. Again, if the product is already in the existing in the market, so it has to be enhanced, it has to be modified, it has to be developed. So what are the development required? Development with regard to price, development with regard to packaging, development with regard to the quality, development with regard to the flavors added. This all are different shades. So what the marketer has to understand, whether it need to be developed in any particular sector, one particular core area, or in all as a whole. Testing the product, yes, as I said, testing the particular product in the test market is required. If it is a new product, it has to go with the test marketing. If it is been modified, it has been changed, it has been added with certain, The specification, then it has to be checked again. It should go with the testing of the product. And then we come this marketing the product. So once the test has been qualified, test marketing has been given up with the thumbs up, yes, it's all clear, the market is accepting, then the marketing of the product should be done. Then the particular product should be put into the market or should be offered to the market. And lastly is the evaluating the result. Always the marketer should be free to accept the feedback of their customers. So in case of the services, is in the case of the product, whatever the case may be, in the tangible and intangible, whatever the case may be, the marketer should be available and should be capable of accepting the feedback from their customers, because this is something which is really required to actually to capture the market for long, and to understand what are the changes required for the product. So these are the steps to be followed by the marketer in the process of product planning. Now, coming with the importance of product planning or the significance, why this product planning is required. Now, basis of the product plan. So, first of all, one has to understand this product planning is required because the marketing program is there. As I said, if we don't go with the proper product planning, we won't be able to understand what are the needs of the market, what we need to look forward, what are the changes need to be made. Maybe this particular product is really been good sellable in one particular zone and it is not been accepted in another zone. So what's the reason behind it? How to grab the attention? The ample of things goes on. So marketing program has to be put into it based on the need. So first importance, that's the marketing program is to be arranged according to the need. Then for survival, obviously when the marketer comes in the market, will never come with the intention कि आज है कल चले जाएंगे. They never do with this intention. So they come with the intention that today I am offering in the market my product and it will be in the market for so long. It will capture the market in the future. So this is the intention. So for survival, one has to have a proper product planning so that it can stay in the market, can capture the market. Then to face competition, yes, we are not, or any marketer is not into a monopoly market, right? So in a competitive market, one has to go with a competition with your competitive market. They are also offering the similar kind of product with similar features, almost a competitive price, so they are able to face this competition and they need to go with this particular product planning to minimize risk. If a marketer goes with the product planning properly and it goes with the proper discussion with the product planning, it will be able to minimize risk. Nobody can ever avoid risk, it's not possible ever, but what we can do with the proper planning, we can try to minimize our risks by having a proper certainty, or we can look after the things which can actually help to improve the product, so it can minimize the risk. Then instrument of growth, if a marketer goes with a proper product planning, this will no doubt create a chances of growth in the market, because whatever the consumers are wanting, you are enhancing that. Whatever the consumer needs are there, we are trying to put it into. So obviously this will lead to what? This will lead to the growth in the market. And then to discharge the social responsibility, very very important. A product should always be able to satisfy the needs of the consumers. That is somewhere or the other the market is also trying to fulfill the social responsibility. So hope this importance is also clear. Okay, as we were saying that we will be discussing about the marketing mix, now we are going to discuss about the marketing mix. Okay, so first of all, we will talk about the 4 Ps. Then I will be talking about the 7 Ps. Okay. So what is marketing mix all about? So we need to understand the process of marketing or distribution of good requires particular attention of the management, because this production has no relevance under unless the products are sold. You have actually made a product, so the product has been manufactured. Now this manufacturing of the product has been done, but it is staying with the marketer only. It's not been sellable, it's not been reachable to the consumers. Does it hold any relevance? Absolutely no, right? So this 4 Ps plays a very important role, actually conveying that why this market actually requires this 4 Ps. This is what we are talking about, marketing mix. Marketing is a mixture of this 4 Ps. Then we are talking about the 7 P's. So what are these 4 P's we talk about? So when the manufacturer is actually coming with the product, it need to be properly priced, and then it need to be properly sold to a particular place, that is need to be reachable to the consumers, and that too with a proper communication, that is promotion. So, marketing mix is a process of designing and integrating the various elements of marketing such a way to ensure the achievement of enterprise objective. What is the objective of the enterprise? To be more reachable to their consumers, to satisfy the consumer needs. So, this 4 P's plays a very crucial role being reachable to the consumers. The element of marketing mix has been classified under 4 heads. That's a product, price, place, and promotion that we have already discussed right now. This is why marketing mix is said to be the combination of 4 P's. Very, very important, students. You need to understand one thing very clearly. 4 P's is a very fundamental thing for the marketing. So never to forget about this 4 P's: product, price, place, promotion. A decision relating to the product includes product designing, packaging, labeling, and the varieties of the product. Design decisions on the price is very important because the sales depends upon the large extent to the product pricing. I will just give you a small example so that you can correlate with the particular thing. Now, in short, marketing involves decisions regarding what product to be made available, price to be charged for the same, and the incentives to be provided to the consumers in the market where products would be made available for the sale. These decisions are taken keeping in the view of the influence of the marketing forces, that is, the consumer behavior, competitor strategies, government pricing policy, and so on. Now, coming with the marketing mix, as the definition stated by the Philip, that is a marketing mix is a mixture of controllable marketing variables that the firm uses to pursue the short level of the sales in the target market. Controllable, uncontrollable factors are not been kept into over here because those cannot be controlled by the market. So marketer does what? It tries to incorporate those things or try to come up with those mixtural features which is under the preview of the marketer. So beautifully over here, these 4 P's have been presented: product, price, place, promotion, and this is a target market. Now, coming with this, the marketing mix is an important and a well-known marketing concept. The marketing mix covers the tactical part of any marketing plan, whoever the case may be. It can be the marketer with regard to the foods, the marketer of the garments, the marketer of any particular sector will have to go with particular marketing plan of the 4 P's. This concept is also known as 4 P's and 7 P's of the marketing. The 4 P's are the product, price, place, promotion. On the other hand, the 7 P's, that's a 3 additional P's has been added to it with regard to the services, processes, people, physical evidence as a service marketing mix. As I told you, we will be discussing about this very more clearly. So 4 P's talks about the tangible products, which is required in every case. Okay, so this is a product, place, price, promotion. The latter three, which is known as 7 P's, have been added with respect to the service marketing mix. So that is the process, place, and physical evidence has been added with respect to services only. So now we will understand what this 4 P's talks about. Therefore, the marketing mix indicates the appropriate combination of 4 P's. Okay, what are this? Product, price, place, promotion for achieving the marketing objectives. The components are so known for the marketing mix variables or controllable variables as they can be used according to the business requirement. According to McCarthy in his book, Basic Marketing, popularized for the 4 market classification, he also so-called 4 P's which he has put, that's the product, price, place, and promotion. And this particular marketing mix was first coined by the Neil Borden. Very, very important. We need to understand this. Okay. So this has been first coined, this term marketing mix was given by the Neil Borden. Okay. Now let me just come up with the each classification of 4 P's. Now I will just try to give small examples so that you can relate to it how this 4 P's plays are very important on with the different types of market. Okay. Okay. Coming with the product. So we have really talked about the product so far when we were talking about the initials or introductions of the product. So it is a heart of a business, that is a tangible, intangible product and services which fulfills the customer needs and wants. Okay, this is a main thing, because whatever you are going to sell in the market, pricing will be charged on a product, promotion will be based on the product, place to be discussed because of the product need to be reachable. So what is the main thing which over here is the product itself. To maximize the result, provided products or services that solves the customer problem. Now, as a part of the marketing mix, product talks about the design, packaging, quality, features, colors, different size. Giving you small examples you can come to understand. We all know that there are different colors available for the chips lays. Yes. And this different colors indicates what? Different flavors. So if it is a dark green, it represents what? Spicy. If it's a light green, it indicates what? Onion flavor, salt and onion. So different flavors indicated by the different colors. This is what we talk about the product, tangible product. So when you are designing, when your packaging is done such that makes the consumer understandable, different colors represents what? Different types of taste and flavors. That is a part of product. When you're coming with different, we must have seen different mugs available in the malls. So like I'm talking about why, because this is something which grabs my attention. So we see different forms, different designs of the coffee mugs available in the market. What actually happened, it grabs your attention. The more it is creative, the more it is different design, it actually attracts the attention of the. So why the marketer needs to go with different designs? Obviously the reason is to grab the attention. As I give you one more example about the celebrations, celebrations are more sellable in the, like, you know, in the few years in the market as compared to the sweets. Sweets are not that much sellable in the market compared to this celebration. The reason behind, it is more presentable, it is more attractive. People prefer to go with the celebrations to their friends, near and dear ones. This is what we talk about the product, because it actually fulfills the needs of the customer. They like this presentation part, it's attractive, price wise is also very good, we like it all. So this all things are fulfilled. So basically product talks about the design, packaging, quality represented, features added to it, details written over there, your expiry date, your manufacturing date, ingredients used, everything. This all are the part of product. This all includes a part of product. Okay. So over here, we need to understand, classify the specific product to solve the specific customer needs. So every product need to have a, or it is actually prepared to fulfill the basic needs of the customer. Now again, we just talked about this hierarchy, we talked about this layers, but very quickly we'll be coming up with a summarization form. Core product fulfills the basic benefit or need. Generic product actually provides the actual product with tangible qualities, which we actually read as a tangible product. Expected is something which gives you the main benefit of it, and it also gives other attributes the consumer wants. So if you're buying something, if you're buying a sweater, obviously its need is to protect the one from the cold. Okay. Then come augmented, that is on and above the product adds some other satisfaction level to the consumers. So it can product plus services, services plus services. It can come in any form. Coming with the fifth one, potential product, that talks about the additional features, tangible or intangible, which enhances the product quality, which enhances the product visibility, which enhances the product sellability. And this delights the consumer as well. So this is a very quick recap of the 5 product levels, and this is something which we have already understood. So like going way from the inner core, then come generic product, expected, augmented, and potential. So this is our 5 layers of the product. Okay, coming with the second one, that the 4 P's of marketing. So first was the product that we have already discussed about. Coming with the second one, that is the price. Now price talks about what? Price is the amount of money the customers have to pay to obtain the product. As in the initial or the beginning of this particular session, I have just clarified that particular product in the market is been defined as anything which is offered to the consumer in exchange of value. In exchange of value is nothing but the price. The price indicates what? The amount of money the customer is ready to pay. So today, if I am gifting a pen to my friend without any price being charged, it's a gift, right? That cannot come under the preview of product for him. It is a product for me because I have paid to it. But for him, it is a gift. Try to understand. So whenever we pay certain value in exchange of certain product, that is a price. And this plays a very important role while the marketer comes with any particular product in the market. Okay. Now, as per the definition given by the Philip and Armstrong, this is the price is an important component of marketing mix and marketing plan. Okay, why? I just told you right now. First is the product that has to be considered. This product is been sellable in the market, is been able to capture the attention because of this price. I'll just explain you this. It directly affects the firm's sustainability and the profitability. Product price adjustment greatly influences the overall marketing strength, strategy, sales, and demand of the product. So this price plays a very important role. Now, let me just give you some few examples which will be able to relate with it. Our Indian market is been divided into two different markets. So I hope this is something which is like you people have heard about. I'm telling you what. The first is the rural market, the second is urban market, right? Now, these two different markets have different characteristics. Urban market people, the consumers over there are not price sensitive. Try to understand the term price sensitive. We are concerned with more of brands, we are concerned with more of qualities of the product. So if a penny increases, if the price increases in the particular product that we are consuming, we are ready to use that particular product in any cost because we prefer to go with the brand, we prefer to go with the quality than the price, right? The other part of the market that consists of 60 to 65% of the market, that is a rural market in India, they have the consumers who are price sensitive. What is price sensitive then? Price sensitive talks about where the increase, slight increase or decrease in the price affects the buying power of the consumers. If today we increase the price from 1 rupee to 1.5, consumers will rather shift to any other particular product having the same price, that is a 1 rupee, rather than buying that particular product. They're very, very price sensitive. Marketers understand the psychology behind the consumers very clearly, and this is the reason we see that certain products are available in different packaging form. Coming up with what does it mean? If we are selling, suppose as a marketer, today if I am selling a particular product, for example, let me come up with shampoo. Okay, so if today I'm selling a 500 ml shampoo bottle, okay, and I have charged the price as 500 rupees, so this particular shampoo will be easily sellable in the urban market because over here the consumers prefer to buy the product for a month. They will like to go with the product for a month. They have their income accordingly, they can spend to it. 500 is okay for them, they will be spending to it. But the same bottle of shampoo of 500 rupees, if it is going to be sellable in the rural market, the consumers won't be able to afford it. The reason behind, because they are, most of them are the daily wage earners. They are having the income weekly or daily basis. So the price, the income they have, they cannot spend the entire 500 on this particular bottle of shampoo. Rather, they would be switching to a small packaging system, which is in the form of sachets and something which is affordable by them. And there plays a very crucial role for the marketer to understand the pricing need to be set for the particular product. And this is the reason that we see Chota Coke available, Chotu Maggie available, small packets or small bottles of Vaseline, Pond's, then this one. Pond's powder or whatever, different small 1 rupee or 1.5 rupee sachets of shampoos available in rural market more as compared to the urban market, because the marketers set the price such that the consumers are able to afford it. So it has to be properly planned by the marketer to understand which type of marketer it is capturing, what is the nature and what is the intention, how the consumers behave regarding the price. So if you are coming with the product is having a very good quality wise very good, very attractive, very nice product, packaging done very good, but the pricing set wrong in the particular market, will give you a diverse marketing plan, will never be able to capture that market. So pricing plays a very crucial role when we talk about this kind of market. So this is the only reason price is very important, need to be set by the marketer, depending upon which kind of market the marketer is actually try to capture. That's a different target market. So pricing is important component of marketing mix and the marketing plan, which I have right now tried to explain. So it is easily be affordable for the consumers in the urban, because they are going with the salaried people are there, they get monthly incomes, so they can actually plan accordingly as compared to the people in the rural market. So it has to see that product price adjustment greatly influence the overall marketing strategy. So if we go with this particular marketing strategy, what we follow in the urban, similarly to follow in the rural, it won't be fulfilling, it won't be able to capture, it will be sure and certain of failure. So we need to accordingly check it. The company must the company just started its operation, it is new in the market and has no reputation associated with its product or services, then it will be difficult to charge high prices from the target market. A new product launched in the market, this particular company is not been known to the people, it's been it's very new. So a company coming with such kind or such particular company coming with the product cannot start with the high pricing. This cannot, they cannot do this. Why? Because consumer will not accept the high pricing. Consumers are they prefer to invest their things where it is a free of cost or very less amount is need to be invested. So this is a reason when there is something as a free, suppose for example I'm giving you, um, you are feeling very hungry, you went to the shop and said I want a Britannia cake. Okay, the shopkeeper told you Britannia cake is not there, so what we can, like, we have something else, sir. So can I offer you one another cake which is really introduced in the market, that is sunshine cake. Okay, the first impression will come like, what's the price? 10 rupees. Similar like a Britannia cake. So, like, should I give you? People say, no, 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 I have not heard the name. I really don't want to put my, money on that. I don't know how the taste will be. But similar, same product, if it has been by a gift or it has been by free gift with some other particular product which is augmented. Suppose you brought a salt, with the salt, this particular cake is free. The consumer will not hesitate to actually taste the product. This is what the psychology behind. So we don't put our money to certain new product, we actually prefer not to invest our money to certain product which is not known to us. So any particular company coming for the first time will actually need to have a price which is actually free or a very less price they need to introduce in the market. A company product price and costs are interrelated. Company's goal is to reduce the product cost by embracing technological advancement in manufacturing. Pricing is a source of creating a perception of the product and services in the consumer mind. Yes, pricing plays a very, very important role with the perception with the people. I just coming with one phrase that we use, sasta lo bar bar, mehenga lo ek bar. So we actually come, right? Why do we use this term sasta and mehenga? This is something related with the price, right? This is a psychology which is impacting the minds of the consumers. And what actually happened, we associate that certain product, certain commodity having higher price will be of a good quality, will be of a higher grade as compared if any particular price being charged at a low price or low rated. So we associate that. So this is what it has been said. The pricing has to be set properly by the marketer, because if it creates a negative impact or it creates a negative perception in the minds of the consumers, then it will be difficult for the marketer to capture the market as well. So try to understand. So both the thing has to be evaluated properly when the marketer goes with the pricing strategies. So it has to check that whether it's not setting a negative mindset or negative perception of the people, that is, giving the pricing, setting the pricing of the particular product at a low represents bad quality, lower quality or something. Nor should be kept in such a high prices which the consumers are not able to afford it. So properly the things has to be managed. Most of the time low prices means inferior goods, which I just right now said, while the high prices means superior goods in the consumer minds as compared to the competitors pricing. So if we see that certain particular product which has been offered by one particular market is 250, and another marketers are offering at 100, so first question will come, the same commodity maybe they are sacrificing with the quality, or there's something wrong with it. Because one is charging 250 and what the other is offering at 100. So this question do comes up. So the marketer has to make sure whatever pricing they are setting, it is not too low, not too high. When the marketer set the product price, he must consider the perceived value of the product. These are the price strategies while setting the price. So I have jotted down some basic pricing strategies over here, which it's a like one has to go with. So first is the pricing at premium. That is when a particular marketer tries to come up with the particular product pricing which is a bit higher than the normal price the market is actually need to be offered. That is a pricing at the premium. Then comes a market penetrating pricing, that when the marketer offers particular commodity at a very low price or at a free. For example, penetrative pricing was a strategy adopted by the geo at initial stage when it tried to capture the market by offering free SIMs to the consumers. It was a penetrating pricing. In India, penetrating pricing is the most commonly used pricing strategies by the marketer. Okay, so it is initially offered to the consumers at free of cost or maybe at a lower price to grab the attention, to grab the market, and then slowly and gradually the marketer increases the price. Market skimming price. Skimming means in you are initially charging very high price in the market to recover your cost, and then you are slowly and gradually putting the price down. So those products which are available at a very high prices, iPhones and all, are coming to skimming price. Bundle pricing. So if any particular commodity brought in a bundle form in a lot, then discounted rate or your bundle pricing has been offered. So a very common examples we can say, wholesalers go with the bundle pricing. Economy and psychological pricing, very very important, which is very common that every one of us actually go with this pricing, or we have seen this. That is psychological pricing talks about 499, 599, 699. What is the psychological term over here? Let me just try to explain you. We're not taking too much of time into it. That is what actually happened. It plays with the psychology or the mindset of the people. How? If I am offering particular product at 499, what the first thing actually hits the mind is the first digit of the particular pricing, that is a 4. You were actually paying 500, 1 rupee less than 500, you are paying 500, but what your mind is kicking into it, 400 something. Psychological pricing. So it talks about what is psychological, but so we hit, our mind hits to the first digit of this particular pricing, 499. So it's around 400 something. Actually you have paid 500 to it. So 999, 999. Actually, you paid 1,000, but your mind is hitting to 900 something. This is psychological pricing. So this is very impactful. Most of the commodities in today's market, and if we talk online markets, are actually going with the psychological pricing. Okay. So pricing part, I hope it's clear. Now we are moving with the third P, that is a place. Yes. If the product is been made, manufactured, product pricing was also decided, but it is not been available to the consumers that they want to reach. What's the use? Amazon or Flipkart, they are offering certain products, pricing was also set, but they are saying I won't be available or I won't be reachable to you. How? What's the use of those particular products then? Please plays a very important role. So please includes what? The company's activity that makes the product available to the target consumers. From the origin of manufacture to the origin of consumption. This particular process or this particular strategy need to be fulfilled by the place. So the principles of the place talks about it is an integral part of marketing mix definition where the marketers position and distributes the product must choose a place that is accessible to the target consumers. They have to understand that the target customers need to be available with the product that the manufacturer is producing. Otherwise, it does not make a sense to go with the manufacturing of this product. For this, there are very two important things need to be considered. Number one, that is the channel of distribution. Number two, the people included in the channel of distribution, that are the intermediaries. Okay, two things need to be kept in mind regarding the place. Channel of distribution. Second, the people involved in the distribution, that are the intermediaries. Okay, now coming what? Placement is also known as the intermediary or distribution, which we are talking about. Placement is a process through which the product or services are moved from manufacturer to consumers. As I give you one very right now it came in my mind the example of this particular class, this particular session. I am delivering my lecture. So I do have a knowledge to impart particular topic on this particular topic. I want to impart my knowledge to it. So this is what my product is. That is my service, right? So this my service is only reachable to the students who are following this because of this particular opportunity given by this particular institute. They are the intermediaries. They are the one who are actually helping to reach to the targeted people, targeted students who can actually avail this particular service. So I do have a knowledge, I do have my product available with me, but how, what is the use if I cannot impart my knowledge to my students? If they cannot actually take it, what's the use of it? So this particular thing is been available to my consumers because of whom? Because of this platform which is giving the opportunity to make my service available to my targeted customers, that is my students, that is the people who are following this video today. So this is basically talking about the intermediaries, talking about the distribution, and there are different distribution channels as well. We will discuss about it. Don't worry about. So the more you understand the target market, the more you will be in a better place. Your product and services is very, very important to understand for whom this particular product is meant. Why are we selling this particular product? Who are the target market? If we don't have this clarity, then we cannot go with the distribution. This particular session has been arranged very clearly, already stated for the undergraduate students, right? So my target customers are who? The undergraduate students. So this particular thing has to be made very clear that for whom you are doing it, so that your distribution accordingly will be more clear. Another advantage of understanding your target market is a better select the positioning and distribution channel that suits your market. Now, before we go up with this distribution, I will just come up with two to three things which will make you clear. There are different types of distribution. So there are a direct distribution channel, there's an indirect distribution channel. Depending upon the nature of your distribution, depending upon the target people, depending upon that the market, this distribution channel has to be selected. Why? Because a huge cost is involved in distribution. If a marketer puts lots of money, lots of cost incurred in distribution only, so obviously the product price will increase. So they need to wisely select the type of distribution so that what will happen accordingly, the product price should not be enhanced or should be increased. It should not affect so much. Okay. So if we are dealing in the consumers products, you will opt for a wide distribution. But if we are having a premium products to distribute, we will go with a selective distribution to find the potential customer. We'll try to make you understand. Okay. See, distribution strategies are over here. We have put as a 5 types. Just we'll go with some certain so that you can understand. If we need to capture a wider range of market, if we need to capture maximum population of our customers, then then an indirect channel need to be followed. What is direct channel, indirect channel? When any one or only one intermediary is included in the distribution channel, then that is called a direct one. Seller and the consumer. direct contact with them, that is a direct the seller is selling the product to the consumer. This is a direct distribution. Okay, this is a shortest one. So when a premium product has been there, very few customers are there, so one to one can be dealt with it. When there are ample of consumers, when there are a huge population need to be covered, like for your food products or something, then there is a distribution scattered form. For that, indirect distribution need to be opt, that is the manufacturer or the production or the producer is there, then come the wholesalers, agent, retailers, and the consumers. This is the longest chain ever. This is an indirect one. So the producers and the consumers, in between them, the 3 to 4 people are included in this. This is the widest range. So when the product which is based of the consumer products which we say, then that in that case wide distribution need to be opted. Okay, coming with the direct distribution. Now direction distribution talks about a kind of distribution which deals with the a specific direction we are dealing, one to one can be done, or any particular zone is to be targeted. Indirect distribution right now came up with the, that is when the number of people involved as an intermediaries, 2 or 3 or 4, between the producer and the consumer, then we talk about indirect distribution. Acha, insensitive distribution. These are the distributions which deals with the sensitive products, and it is to be dealt in with a very uh, small chain of distribution. Exclusive distribution are done with those particular products which are being sellable to the consumers with only in case of need or on a special order exclusively. Selective distribution, not always been available only to certain specific goods related to it, to certain seasonal products, to certain particular selective products are required. That is a selective distribution. So for your knowledge, what is actually required is direct and indirect distribution. Okay, now distribution part we have done with. Now we are coming with the fourth P, that is a promotion. Coming with the promotion is what? Promotion is basically, it is a very important component of marketing strategy in terms of increasing the sales and brand recognition. Our promotion mix means what? Allocation of resources within 5 primary elements. We need to understand, we often call this promotion mix. Okay, these 5 elements are also known as promotion mix. Under the marketing mix, we have got 4 P's, or we can say 7 P's. Under the promotion mix, we have got this 5 particular things that is to be part of promotion mix. And just before I come up with what it is all about, let me just tell you what is promotion. Just few minutes ago, I told you one thing. Ki market follows when one strategy. जो दिखता है सो बिकता है, right? और जो बिकता है सो टिकता है. So this is something which is for in the market. To make your product visible, to make your product reachable, to make your product attractive, these are the ways with the promotion. Promotion is nothing, it is a way to communicate your product with the targeted consumers. Simple. And this is very important. Why? To enhance your sales, to enhance your brand. If people are not aware about your product, how will they understand how the brand will be created? We understand the brand only when we know about the product. Haldiram's is known, it's a brand. Why? Because every one of us knows about it, right? It has been promoted in such a way that we all know about this particular product. So this brand is something which we talked about when the promotion is strong enough. So promotion mix talks about this 5 element. What are the elements? Advertising, which is the paid form. Okay, advertising is a paid form, it is a very expensive form. Second come public relation and publicity. It is a non-paid form. Okay, so when particular product is too much known to the people, and out of like suppose today I am saying good things about any particular product, any particular product. Suppose I just use this particular shampoo, and personally I believe this is very good. This is something I'm doing publicity, and I'm not paid for this. So comes under the publicity, non-paid form. Sales promotion, for any particular product to be enhanced, to be known, the sales promotion is been done. The it is actually the to promote the sales for any particular time. The sales promotion is done. Direct marketing talks about obviously one to one, which I said. So the producer sells to the consumers personalized form, unpersonalized type, in different form, customized form, depending upon it. This is a direct marketing is a part of it, and the personal selling, door to door selling, making the product visible, available, making the people aware about the product. This is are the five elements of the product mix. Advertising is a paid communication strategy, which I said, hoarding coming up, different advertising coming in the television, radio, or in different forms. This all are the paid form of communication. They are making you aware about the product. If I tell you certain taglines, you will just quickly come up with certain kind of product. Suppose for example I say ki kuch meetha ho jaye. So what particular product it represents? Dairy milk, right? So तेरा है पर मेरा है, कुरकुरे, डर के आगे जीत है, mountain dew. So why these things are actually coming up, right? Obviously baat hai, I have not gone through this advertisements before I took a class, right? But still I can recollect. This is the impact of advertisements. This is the way they have promoted. They have made a very small taglines, impacted the consumers, and they know that whenever these things will hit up, they will recall the name of this particular product. Okay. This makes us use to create awareness and convey your message to the target market, which I told you. There are different sources to transmit the information. So they are there to communicate. There are different ways to communicate your particular product, like television, radio, newspaper, magazines, journals, outdoor advertisements, online advertisements, like website. Nowadays, online advertisements are very common and very impactful, right? Nobody actually goes with the televisions and all. So these are different modes and different ways. So again, if I come with the promotion part, I need to make one thing very clear. As I told you in the price, we have to understand that for the rural market, people need to have pricing is to be set in such a way that they can able or they will be able to get the things, or they will be able to purchase those, right? Purchasing power should be considered in the mind. Promotions also do have a very impactful. People in the when spend most of their times on their cell phones. They are highly addicted to the internet and all, so for them this online advertisings are very much familiar, and it's good to go with it. But if we go with the rural marketing, obviously in this online advertisements are not that impactful. For them, the televisions, this particular promotion need to be done on advertisements on radios, television, newspapers have more impact as compared to the online advertisement. So based on this particular zone, based on different forms of market, again as I told you, the marketer need to decide ki which kind of form, which particular element of kind of promotion need to be implemented in which type of market. Okay. So here we come up with the public relations are mostly non-paid communication, which I told you. We have seen the bloggers. Many bloggers do state that I have been not paid for this particular blogging, or there is no such biasness for this particular blogger. Why do they so? Why they are coming with this kind of comment? Just because it is to be made very clear that they are not paid. Publicity comes off with a good relation. Today I am talking about certain particular product because I have a good faith. I personally believe that I will be recommending my near and dear ones, my friends, because I liked it. Okay, it's a good out of good, publicity we are putting it up. So usually it is non-paid communication. PR in a marketing plan efforts to establish harmony and understanding between the company and public. So you will recommend any particular product to any particular person only when you have a good trust associated with. Otherwise, you won't say. Similarly, this actually creates out of good faith, trust built over the time. This strategy includes press release, social events, conferences, etc. The market promotional strategy means what? Making special offers to attract the customers to buy the product and services. Sales promotion consists of context, price, coupons, loyalty program. Let me give you a very good example which you people can associate. Pujas are coming right now. You will see many malls offering that during Diwali or during any Durga Puja Navratri. If you go for a shopping, you will be given a scratch card coupons, and they will say that we are trying to, on and above 6,000 shopping done, there is a chance of winning this particular prize. This is what sales promotion. They are actually promoting their sales, right? So these are the ways of coming up with different types of strategies to implement to enhance their sales. Direct marketing does not involve any distribution intermediaries. The company directly communicates with the customers. So telemarketing, sky shops, this all are coming under direct marketing. Personal selling is another effective way where the salesperson act on behalf of the company. Mostly they are well trained and known for the techniques of personal selling. Over here, one to one, door to door, the Eureka Force. I don't know how many of you have ever experienced, especially on Sundays. We get a like calling bell ringing, and then we are just seeing that it comes from your Eureka Force, or they're asking for, do you have a chimney? Do you have a aquaguard? And they will ask you for all these offerings. This is what door to door selling or personal selling. They will come to the particular customers. They will actually make their customers aware about this particular product, their qualities, the features, and will actually request them to go with this particular product. This is a personal selling. So these are the five elements need to be noted for the product mix. Okay. Now, quickly, I will just come up with the three P's so that you can understand. Three P's just coming up with the, because this is for just for your knowledge. Okay. So we talked about the process, we talked about the people, and we talked about the physical evidence with regard to the three P's or seven P's. So over here, we need to understand process talks about this is only and only related with the services. Please keep this thing in mind. Don't relate with the product or physical products. Now, when we talk about this services, we have to understand process. Now, today I took one session regarding the marketing. Maybe in the future you will get another teacher who is taking the marketing class, or you will see in the YouTube, you go with the other topic wise, you will see one particular topic has been taught by several teachers, right? Several professors, several teachers are deliberating the particular topic or teaching them. Every particular teacher has got their different ways, their own personal way of coming with the topic or explanation. They have their different ways, their own personality actually depicted over here, and they give the class in their own way. Explanation differs, way of teaching differs, uh, coming with the example differs. This is process. When we talk about services represents a particular way. Every individual person who actually gives you a service have different ways to process the thing. So what today I am delivering the class, today I am giving this particular lecture, will be certainly, will be definitely different from the other particular professors who are delivering on this particular topic. My process of delivering this particular service will be differing from any particular person. This is what talk about the services in case with regarding to process. Second, we talk about the people. In the services, people are associated over here, right? So when we talk about the people, why the people are considered as a product over here? Suppose we seen in the market, the marketers come with certain people to endorse their particular product, Amitabh Bachchan, Virat Kohli and all. When they are bringing this particular people to come up or to communicate about their product, this particular people act as a pro, kind of a product which actually charges a good amount and delivered about the particular information product so that it can grab the market's attention. So today, if Amitabh Bachchan coming up and saying in the television, over the television, that go for the polio, it's really required, people actually gets influenced, people actually gets impacted, and they go for the polio booth and make sure that they are actually giving their child this polio. Why they are doing it? Because over here, the particular person is act as a product. Okay. And the third is physical evidence. So just few years back, not too long, okay, just few years back, that is during the COVID. During the COVID, when we all were suffering from this pandemic situation, our classes, our education system, everything, corporate, everything got hampered. And we had to shift from the work from home, right? So during that time, obviously the students were given the classes online, and the students were made to take their classes uh, sitting at home, and they're taking the classes right now, you're doing it. So the ambience, the person taking that class at home is equivalent to the person who's taking class at the particular college or classroom. Obviously not. That particular ambience, the particular environment impacts a lot when the services are being provided. And this is the reason why we talk about the physical evidence. So this physical evidence talks about the ambience, about the environment where the service is been rendered. So when you are taking a class at home, your particular or my service rendering to that particular time, I am giving this particular session, how it's impactful, how it is actually influencing the students who are sitting in the class and who is sitting at home. It is going to differ a lot. You are going to a restaurant, there you just you are not having a good mood, or maybe you're having a good mood, you are in the mood to celebrate, today is your birthday, your friends took you to the restaurant and you thought of going with the party, right? And then you see what, a sad song has been played by the restaurant owner. Okay, now what will happen, what the first thing come in the mind, the itna sad song kyun chala hai, why this sad song has been placed, it's like, you know, it's a good moment, we would have a good celebration time, why this sad song has been played. This is ambience, physical ambience is there, it impacts the surroundings, the environment, the people around you, everything impacts the service though need to be actually delivered. So this service talks about the three P's, which I said, the process, that people who is actually the person who are concerned with the services, that is every particular service provider will have different forms of processing the thing. People talks about the people involved in it. Services are need to be provided by the service provider, it is been taken by the service provider. So though it people involved in the services, process of services differ from one person to another. And the physical evidence talk about when the service has been provided, the surroundings, the environment, how it influences it. Okay, so this three P's have we have discussed as well about regarding the service marketing. Okay, now we are done with the session today. I hope this gets cleared, and would like to obviously go with the kind of feedback if it's possible in the chat box.
Thank you so much, ma'am. After your lucid explanation, I don't think there is any feedback and any confusion from the students. It's really awesome and lucid explanation on introduction of product management. So I
Thank you.
don't think there is any question on this explanation. So actually, introduction to product management is a broad concept, and you have explained all the things very easily. I hope students will understand all these things easily from this session. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
And
you
I
so much, sir, as well for giving me this opportunity. I would just request my students, whoever actually going through this particular session, that if you have any doubt, any query regarding any particular topic, whatever we discussed today, you can share in the chat box. You can write it to me, and I will surely try to revert back to you. And yes, really, thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. So,
thank you so much, ma'am, once again for sparing time for students and KBSAA out of your busy schedule. Thank you so much, ma'am.
thank you so
So
much, sir.
we are closing today's session. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.